says, draw an area model, then solve using the standard algorithm. Use arrows to match the partial products from your area model to the partial products in the algorithm. Okay? So let's start by making an area model. It needs to be pretty large, and I would suggest moving it over a little bit because we're going to break these numbers apart. Okay? How many factors will we have once we break them apart? 40 plus 8, you're right. Alan's right. And 30 plus 5. So that tells me I need 4 boxes in my area model. Okay? So break apart your factors. Draw your area model. Decide what number goes on top.
40.
Okay, so here we will do 40 plus 8. And
30 plus 5.
30 plus 5. Now, a problem we ran into in the first class was that kids wrote too large inside the area model, and then they couldn't add things up like we've been used to doing. Okay, so make sure you don't make your numbers too large. So I'm going to walk you through this. Did you highlight and you're ready to go? All right, so 5 times 4, what's that? 20, add 1 0. I'm going to write it a little higher. See that? In case I need to add. 5 times 8. 40. Okay. So do you see how I left this room right underneath in case I need to add? 3 times 4.
12.
How many zeros do I add?
2.
Good. 3 times 8.
24.
How many zeros do I add?
1.
Okay. So this looks to me like this first one I can add in my head. Okay. I could write 40 down here, but do you see any reason to? No. I'm just going to write 240 out to the side. On the next one, it's your choice. If you would like to add up your 2 partial products, you can. No matter what, you need to write your total on the outside of the area model. Okay, so that's the area model. Now who remembers what to do next? Go ahead.
You added the top number to the bottom.
Good. And I'm going to rewrite it to line up my place values. You've got one very similar to this on your exit ticket. Okay? It's just got different numbers, but it's that many digits. Okay? It's in the thousands place. So now let's look at the standard algorithm. And I'm going to walk you through this one, so I need you to wait for me. If you're working ahead, please stop. Okay, so 5 times 8 here is what?
40.
So regroup the 4, write the 0. Five times 4 is, add 4.
Is 24.
Okay, do I have a match? Okay. Now this is Mrs. Judice's clever idea. X's and O's. But I want to caution you. If you're used to putting a collar on the turtle so you cross off that first number, make sure you still put the collar on. Okay? Are you focusing? Yeah. Okay, so now we have 3 times 8.
24.
So regroup the 2, write the 4. Make sure you're lining up your digits. 3 times 4,
20.
12,
12.
plus 2 more. Okay, so do we have a match?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and add them up. And that one's pretty simple. The next one is not. If you'll notice, the numbers are larger, okay? So there's more regrouping. There's more things you have to add in after you multiply. So let's take a look at it.
Now you need to draw 3.
I do. Xavier said, hey, we've got 3 parts to 648, don't we? So when I draw my area model, I might want to make it a little wider this time, just to give myself room. I don't want to draw the first line too close to the top or I won't have room to add. So give yourself plenty of room there. Which number
Top
goes?
one's 600 plus 40 plus 8.
Good.
The second one's 50 plus 5.
And go ahead and highlight before you start multiplying. 30 plus 5. I bet you can't read my handwriting, can you?
I can. I can.
It looked like 50.
Yeah, it did. Okay. So now highlight. So 6 times 5.
30.
How many zeros do I add? 5 times 4.
20.
Add.
200.
Good. 5 times 8. Now I'm going to move my 3,000 up a little bit because I need to add. Okay. So now I have 3 times 6.
12.
18.
Oh,
18. How many zeros this
Two.
time?
3. 3.
3.
Oh.
Notice I'm not messing with commas here. Okay? It's not necessary. 3 times 4.
12.
How many zeros?
2.
Okay. 3 times 8.
24.
1 0.
Plus 1 0. Okay, so now it's time to add them up. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you can add them in your head, that's fine. Just don't make any mistakes. Got it? Okay, I can add 200 plus 40 pretty simply, right? So if I'm going to add 240 to 3,000, you can do it in your head or you can write it out. So now I will add 240 to 1,200.
You draw the turtle head.
So you've got one on your exit ticket similar to this one also. Okay, so let's take a look at standard algorithm. Did you get the same partial products that I did?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's got a lot of regrouping, so let's talk through it together, okay? 5 times 8,
40.
so regroup the 4, write the 0. Okay?
20.
5 times 4,
20. 24.
so regroup the 2, write the 4.
Cross out the
5 times 6,
30.
plus 2 more.
32.
Now do we have a match?
Yes.
Okay, X's
And O's.
and O's. Or, put the collar on, the turtle lays the egg. Or, anything times a multiple of 10 adds 0 to the end, okay? So now we've got 3 times
24.
8. Regroup the 2, write the 4. Lining up digits is very important here. 3 times 12. 3, can I ask the question? 3 times 4
12.
plus 2.
14.
Regroup the 1, write the 4. 3 times 6
18.
plus 1.
19.
Do we have a match?
Yes.
Now remember, I'm doing this video for the kids who are gone, so they need to hear us talking through it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so do we have 2 matches?
Yes.
Okay, now the next 2 problems are pretty difficult because there's a lot of numbers that are large, like 7, 8, and 9. If this is not enough room for you to work the problem, just turn the whole thing over and work it on the back. Okay? I will tell you, and this says just standard algorithm, okay? I will tell you that if you'll move it over here, it will give you room to regroup. Make sure you copy your problem correctly. I'm getting rid of my words, that'll help. Okay. So 8 times 2,
16.
regroup the 1, write the 6. 5 times 2,
6.
plus 1.
11.
7 times 2,
14.
plus 1.
15.
Now it's weird not to have anything to compare it to, isn't it? Because I'm like, I don't know if I trust my answers or not. So X's and O's. Put the color on if it helps you to cross off that 2. I think it's a pretty good strategy. This is where the regrouping comes in. So we're multiplying by 9. So 9 times 8.
72.
So regroup the 7, write the 2. 5 times 9
45.
plus 7. 52.
52.
Good. 9 times 7,
49.
63. 63 plus 5.
68.
Okay. Now look how the 1 and the 8 aren't lined up very well. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to move my 1 over before I start adding so I don't mess up. Now start adding it up. Okay. All right, we'll do one more. Notice how I'm writing it over here. It'll give you more room. Lots of 9s in this one. Okay, would you like to do the math and then check it with mine?
Yes.
Okay, so try not to copy mine. Do the first row of multiplication, then check it with mine. Then do the second row, check it in with mine. Does anyone remember where the most mistakes will occur? I told you yesterday.
Adding.
Nope, right here.
Oh,
Second
for the zero.
most, yeah, is the adding. Okay. No, we still have 3 by 2. Let's do D.
Do we have to write our?
No area model, let's just do standard algorithm. Standard algorithm.
Oh, I just wrote a Z.
You try it again and check it with mine, and hopefully I'll get it right.
Dan, did you have water today?
Yeah. We want
Okay, just work. Just work.